7-yard gain on the pass play. They line up quickly, this Hot Springs offense does. Quick fire near side, Blake McClellan. Some blocking in front of him on the left sideline. He'll get down to the Magnolia 26-yard line. Picked up 6.
Obviously, they're a tempo offense, and when things are going their way, they jump in there and get going. We need to be ready.
2nd down and 4. Trips to the short side of the field to the left. Handoff goes to the tailback, Robinson. Robinson trying to angle right, and he's going to be tackled just shy of the 25-yard line. So depending on where they spot this, no gain on the play. 3rd down and 4 for the Trojans. So ball moves over toward the middle of the field. Still 3 receivers to the left side. Quick fire over there, hits McClellan. McClellan using the other 2 as blockers. McClellan split them, got inside the 20 to the 19-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down, a 7-yard gain.
I don't know if you noticed, Dan, he bobbled the pass when it hit him in the hands. And as he was moving forward, he regained control of it and picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 for the Trojans. Again, 3 receivers kind of bunched on the left side. Now throwing it up deep into the back corner of the end zone, and Gray could not run under it. Good coverage by the Panthers. A couple of guys back there defending for the Panthers. Guy right there, I believe that's Davis. So 2nd and 10 now for the Trojans at the Panther 19-yard line. Devin Johnson back in there at running back, and alternating him and Robinson. Quick fire on a slant in from the left side. It is caught by McClellan down at the 8-yard line. Gain of 11. Quick fire near side, McClellan. McClellan on the sideline, just knocked out of bounds at the 3. 5 yards to the 3-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal. They're moving so fast the chain gang couldn't get out of the way over there on the far side. I mean, they hardly had time to spot the ball, and Hot Springs was up there ready to run another play. Sheeler with Johnson in the backfield. Gives to Johnson, and they opened a big hole right of center. He carries it in for the touchdown. 3-yard run for Devin Johnson, and Hot Springs is on the scoreboard first on a 3-yard run. Now the extra point try. That's Juan Martinez is their kicker. I mean, they might have opened a big hole for that young man. The extra point is good, and it's 7-0 Hot Springs. 6:03 on the clock in the first quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Rocket Fast Car Wash. Rocket Fast. It's a blast, and your vehicle is clean.
Want to keep your car spotless? A Rocket Fast Unlimited Wash Pass is how you do it. Our Fast Pass is completely unlimited with no restrictions and works at all Rocket Fast locations from Monroe to Shreveport, including our newest in Magnolia, Arkansas. Join thousands of others that already enjoy their Fast Pass and keep your car clean for as little as $19.95 per month. Individual wash prices are discounted $2 every Tuesday. Rocket Fast, the fast and easy way to wash your car.
Ten plays on that scoring drive for the Trojans. Covered 66 yards. Took 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Now the Trojans, Martinez will kick it off to the Panthers.
You being a stickler for these stats, I didn't even have a chance to look up. As fast as they were moving, and you holding me accountable for the numbers.
There were. You barely got one play in, and the next one was being run. There's a short kick taken by Harper at the 23-yard line. Starts straight ahead, now cuts to the left, back to the middle of the field, and he'll get it out to the 35. So Panthers will start this drive at their 35-yard line. Panthers will try to answer. Well, both teams were 3 and out on their first possession, then Hot Springs moved the ball much more efficiently on their second, and hopefully the Panthers will do likewise.
Blanchard's still in. Dalen.
Quarterback. 5:55, first quarter. Out of the flex bone, and there's a toss going to Gary on Curry. Curry on the sweep around the left side. He'll pick up the first down as he's out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. That's a good run by Mr. Curry, 13 yards. He was lined up at the fullback spot there. The Panthers moved those guys around a little bit. They had the fullback, D-Ray, kind of over at the right slot. And then they had Curry back at the fullback, and they did not have a left slot on that sweep. And now they've got D-Ray lined up at the left slot. And it looks like, yeah, or maybe they're just running him at fullback. Yep, Curry's back there again at fullback. Going to hand off to him, off tackle left side. He breaks a couple of tackles. Here he goes. He's to the 30, to the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Magnolia, as B.J. Curry takes it to the house. He went 52 yards for the score.
I tell you what, he is one tough little cookie. He is and one of the quietest, most humble young men you'll ever meet, and he is just as kind as he can be. And I can tell you something else, he's fast.
Yeah, he is, and he made what, 2 or 3 miss there.
Yes,
and
he
boy,
did.
he got into open territory, and they weren't going to catch him.
No, sir.
So now J. Todd Baker on for the extra point. Good snap. It's down. The kick is away, and it is good. So we're tied at 7 with 5 minutes and 34 seconds to play in quarter number 1. Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Now that's a good start. Maybe some sprinklers. Let's keep it cool. All right now, batter up. Ooh, how about a summer blockbuster? That's what I'm talking about. The sound of summer. Enjoy summer. Enjoy Coca-Cola.
And nothing makes summer taste sunnier than an ice-cold Coca-Cola paired with your favorite food and favorite people. So whether it's Taco Tuesday or you're grilling burgers, summer's not summer without Coca-Cola and your favorite foods enjoyed together. Coca-Cola, together tastes better. And up, taken at about the 9-yard line, up the far side of the field, cutting to the sideline, McClellan, and then he is gang tackled just shy of the 30, out around the 29, it looks like, is where they're gonna spot that, so a 20-yard return.
Flag on the play, Dan. Let's see what they call.
Okay. I still don't see the flag. Oh, I see. Yeah, I do. I see him pick it up over there. Maybe a little block. Holding on the return. Okay. So I'll bag him up. So this will be their worst field position. Well, we talked about how quickly Hot Springs moved it down the field, and I'd be darned if the Panthers didn't do it in 2 plays in 21 seconds. Got it into the end zone. So that's going to back them up to the 17, that holding penalty on the return. Quarterback Isaac Sheeler out of a pistol formation this time, running straight ahead and then trying to cut back left. Steve Robinson had his legs taken out from under him. Got whistles from the referee back there. Only a yard on that play for Blake McClellan. Or excuse me, that's Steve Robinson. I'm sorry. Number 5, Steve Robinson, the running back. He's to the left of the quarterback. Play action, now fires near side. That was batted down.
That was almost picked off.
That was Harper, wasn't it?
It was.
Harper got his hand on that one. Yeah, if he could have got just a little bit more of that ball, he'd have had a pick 6.
Oh, yes.
So it's 3rd and 9 for the Trojans. 4 minutes, 56 seconds. Quarter number 1, we're tied 7 apiece. Devin Johnson back in there at running back. Going to swing it to him out of the backfield, out on the left side. got around a couple, but more Panthers coming, still refusing to go down. And he's I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's right in front of the Hot Springs sideline. He's going to be close. I don't think he got there.
No, he's short.
No. Yeah, he's at the 25. So 7 yards on the carry, or on the reception rather, for Johnson, and brings up 4th and 2. And they're not bringing their punter out. But now Sheeler has punted some too. So let's see if he does a little quick kick type thing here. It's 4th and 2, and like I said, the guy that punted earlier anyway, Anthony Island, is not coming out.
Well, that's taking a chance in your end of the field, going for it for 2 yards.
From their 25-yard line. Trying to get Magnolia to jump. Looking now to his sideline is Sheeler. Gets the play in. Now Johnson moves to his left.
Yeah, they're going to run play.
And now he's going to back. He's going to back up, and Sheeler will punt it. He'll punt it. Do a little quick kick there, and it'll bounce at the Magnolia 45. And Hot Springs will down it as Gray got down there. It was starting to take a backward bounce, and Gray downed it at the 42 of the Panthers. So it ends up 33 yards without a return. Panther football at their 42-yard line. All right, Panthers. Not to be greedy, but how about another? Good defense by the Panthers on Hot Springs' third possession after they marched it down the field quickly in their second possession. There's a toss to Carey. Carey on a sweep around the left end. Gets it across the 45 and looks like to the 47. 5 yards on that carry for Kendrick Carey. Bug.
Bug and BJ.
2nd and 5. Yeah, we still have Dalen Blanchard out there at quarterback for the Panthers.
I see Nielsen on the sidelines.
Okay, so he is here.
Yeah.
I see him over there too, yeah. Good to know he's not hurt.
Right.
Or we don't know that he's hurt anyway. He could be dressed out and still be hurt. There's a flag. It's like a false start against the Panthers. Going to back them up 5, back to their 42-yard line. So they'll give that 5 back. Try contactless delivery, carry out, or new curbside pickup at your Magnolia Pizza Hut. Call in your order at 234-8380, or you can order online at pizzahut.com. 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers. Left slot back Curry comes in motion, and now we got a flag. That's going to be on Hot Springs.
Get the 5 yards back.
All right, give us our 5 back.
We'll take it.
Take it back to the 47. We'll see, now they've got D-Ray back at fullback and Curry back over at the left slot. Or we saw at least several plays there on the last possession of Curry back at the fullback. Well, no, now they got D-Ray over at the right slot. Curry's back in the backfield, or is that Carey?
That's Carey.
Carey's back.
Bug.
So they've got these guys moving around on offense. And actually, D-Ray's kind of lined up like a tight end. Faking the handoff is the quarterback, Blanchard, and then Blanchard tried to keep, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Back to about the 44-yard line, a 3-yard loss for the quarterback, Blanchard. 3rd down and 8 for Magnolia.
I'll tell you, Dan, not to interrupt you, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Their replay screen is very impressive.
I wish I could see it.
Coach Long is taking notes on that thing. That thing's beautiful.
Swing pass left side. That's off the hands of Curry. That was a lateral pass.
They've blown it dead.
They blew it dead. They shouldn't have, because that was a backward pass. That was about a yard lateral. And had they not blown the whistle, Hot Springs could have picked that football up and ran it in the end zone.
Sure could. That was a backward pass, at least by a yard.
Razorbacks know about backward passes, don't they?
Yeah. Well, we'll take the whistle to blow it dead.
Yeah. So it's 4th and 8. They call it an incomplete pass, and J. Todd Baker is going to punt it. for the Panthers. Pierce Smalley back for Hot Springs. The punt is blocked. Loose ball out at the 21, trying to scoop and score, but he can't scoop. And the ball finally rolls down. Rather than scooping and scoring, he just kept pushing it forward. Hot Springs is going to have the football at the Magnolia 7-yard line.
We've got somebody down. I can't see who it is.
It was McClellan, I think the guy that was trying to scoop it and score it, I think. Not sure of that, though. No, I don't see 7 coming off. Well, I'm not sure who that was, but anyway, somebody was trying to scoop and score, and so they got the ball marked at the 7. So all he was doing was just pushing it. He was more pushing it, trying to pick it up, but couldn't get it picked up. Otherwise, they'd had 7. Still, they're knocking on the door. 1st and goal at the 7. The Panther down is
Zal.
Yeah, that's Zal. Kenny Zal. And he gets up under his own power and goes to the sideline, so that's good to see. But the turnover on the block there, and Hot Springs 1st and goal at the Panther 7-yard line with 2 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Quarterback is Sheeler. The running back, Devin Johnson, to his right. 2 receivers to the left. Handoff goes to Johnson, following his blocking on the left side, and he'll get maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like he's going to be tackled at the 2-yard line. Well, I take that back. He got more than a yard. 2nd down and goal at the 2. It was at the 7, wasn't it? He got 5.
Yeah.
Sheeler with the snap. There's a flag. False start. So they'll give that 5 back. Thank you. Appreciate that.
We'll take it.
That'll back him up 5, back to the 7. Sheeler runs toward the sideline to get the play from Coach Darrell Burnett. Johnson, the running back. 2 receivers set up on the left side. Sheeler takes the snap, hands off to Johnson. Johnson is wrapped up by Carey, having a hard time bringing him down. More help comes, and down he goes at the 7, so no gain on the play for Devin Johnson. 3rd and goal at the 7-yard line. Carey got in that backfield quickly and got his arm wrapped around Johnson, and he was not letting go. So 3rd and goal at the 7-yard line. 1 minute to play. Quarter number 1. 7-7 score. Back to Johnson, this time running right. Makes a quick cut, kind of a left turn. Gets it down inside the 5 to the 4. Johnson on the carry. Picked up 3.
Josh Carroll was in the backfield and missed him. Had him dead to right, and he made a good cut. Picked up 3 yards.
So it's 4th and goal, and they're lining up to go for it. 4th and goal at the 4-yard line. Sheeler takes the snap, rolls right, throws it to the back of the end zone. That's tipped away. It is incomplete. I think a Panther came down with it, but he was out of bounds, so it is incomplete. The Panthers will take over on downs. Would have been nice to have an interception in the end zone. You could have brought it out to the 20. But as it is, they'll take it at the 4.
That's a good stop.
That was a good stop. After the block punt, Hot Springs unable to get in. So Panther ball at their own 4-yard line. We got a lot of whistles before they ever snap. Timeout taken by Hot Springs.
Yeah.
23 seconds on the clock in the first quarter. 7-7 score. Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1. Have many financial goals, a comfortable retirement, vacations, college for your children, but to achieve these goals, you may have to follow different investment strategies. You'll need to identify each goal and ask yourself, how much time do I have to achieve this objective? How much return will I need? How much risk should I take? These investments should all work together. Working toward multiple goals can be challenging, so talk to an Edward Jones financial advisor. Laura Kroll, Mark Wood, Steve Hardy, or Ethan Young. First and 10 for the Panthers from their 4-yard line. D-Ray back at fullback. Blanchard is the quarterback. Right slot, Curry in motion. Give off to D-Ray, spun off of a tackler, got it out across the 10. He'll be tackled at about the 11-yard line. So good 7-yard run from your fullback, D-Ray Williams.
Good to have him back and healthy. Looks like they're going to let the time expire.
Yeah, that'll be the end of quarter number 1. We're tied at 7 after 1. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Hello, I'm Brett Blair. As a Farm Bureau insurance agent, I believe it's my job to keep you safe and secure. I like to think that Farm Bureau agents like me serve a higher calling, protecting you and your loved ones and everything families in Columbia County care about. It's what motivates me every day. Again, I'm Brett Blair. Call me at 870-234-1966 for a quick auto, home, or life insurance quote and to learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money.
A routine is a good thing to have.
We can turn this way now.
Well, let me know how it goes.
They've moved it to the 12 instead of the 11. That's fine. I thought the ball was on the 11-yard line. They got it on the 12 now after they switch ends. 2nd down and 2 for the Panthers from their 12-yard line. Again, D-Ray is the fullback. Curry the right slot, Carey the left slot. Blanchard the quarterback. Left slot comes in motion. And what do we got? We got whistles.
I think they're in motion, Dan.
Yep, defense, 5 yards. 1st down for the Panthers. Out to the 17. Making an assumption that they're going to actually give us 5 yards on the 5-yard penalty, but they did. All my official friends just love me. Hand off to faked it to the fullback. Now Blanchard, a late toss over to the right side. And battling and staying on his feet momentarily, Carey. Carey shucked a few tacklers, and he's out really close to a 1st down. I don't know where they spot this thing. Now they're not going to give him a great 26. So he got 9 yards. So 2nd and a long one here.
He got 9 yards on his own.
Yeah, completely. He was just stripping tacklers. Right slot back in motion, and we got a flag. Hoping that's against, Hot Springs, 5 yards for that's the 2nd 1st down that the Panthers have had on this drive off of a penalty.
That's
to the 31. 4 total penalties.
Offsides.
That man jumping in motion is causing Hot Springs fits. 1st and 10, Panthers from their 31. And not much on that fullback dive. Maybe a yard to the 32-yard line. D-Ray. 2nd down and 9. All right, I can't see the clock at this angle, so
11 minutes.
Okay, 11 in the 2nd. 7-7 score. You can't see the right end zone. I can't see the one on the left. And the clock is behind the left end zone. Back to passes. Blanchard out over the middle. He's got a wide open receiver. Jakeem Warren out at the 40, still on his feet. Down inside the 30, down to the 20. Little hesitation, waiting for some blocking, and he's finally going to be forced out of bounds inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Wow.
All right. Beautiful pass play. Blanchard to Warren. And that is going to be 49 yards on the pass play for the 1st down.
And Jakeem being 6'3".
That doesn't hurt a thing, does it?
No.
So 1st and 10 at the Trojan 19-yard line. Curry left slot. Curry right slot, rather. Carey left slot. And D-Ray, the fullback. Left slot carry in motion. He takes the toss. Running right, a flag thrown in behind him. He goes all around the right end and into the end zone. But I believe it's coming back.
It'll be holding.
Right in front of the referee.
Yeah.
He was in behind the play and threw that flag right in behind him. So that's coming back. And that was a key hold to spring him.
It was.
And he ran around the right end and all the way to the end zone. So it'll back him up to the 29, from the 19 to the 29, 10-yard holding penalty. And it'll be 1st and 20 for the Panthers. Instead of a TD, we've got a 1st and 20 coming up here. 10 minutes, 18 seconds on the clock. Second quarter. We got some cheerleaders down here below us.
Yeah.
Blanchard up under center. Right slot back, Curry in motion. Fake to the fullback. Blanchard keeps it, slips the tackler, gets it down inside the 25. He'll be tackled at about the 22, it looks like. Yep, 7 yards for Dalen Blanchard. Second now and 13 for Magnolia.
Dalen, as a 9th grader, quarterbacked the freshman team last year to an undefeated season along with BJ.
That's a couple of pretty good sophomores there, right?
Not bad.
Right slot, Curry comes in motion. He gives to the fullback. Gonna get to the 20, only about 2 yards there on the carry for Williams. Is Murph on the sideline over there? I have not seen him, but I like I said, I'm intended to watch them warm up. I don't even know if he warmed up.
I don't see him.
That ankle was pretty bad, and I hadn't talked to Coach King since earlier in the week. So he may not have even made the trip. I don't know. I don't know. He may not be dressed out.
Yeah.
3rd and 11 for the Panthers at the 20. Fake fullback now on a reverse, coming back to the near side. Good stiff arm by Harper. Harper's to the 15, and he is tackled from behind and dropped. Devin Johnson there. He plays both ways, and he tackled him at the 10-yard line. Gosh, the 13-yard line. So a gain of 8. And they've got 4th and 4 coming up, and the Panthers are going to go for a field goal here. The ball will be at the left hash mark. This will be a 30-yard attempt. The ball will be at the 20. That's where he'll kick it from. 30-yard attempt from the left hash mark. A little bit high with the snap, but it's down. The kick's up. It's long enough, and it is good. A 30-yard field goal for J. Todd Baker, and that puts the Panthers on top 10-7 with 8:38 to go second quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
A routine is a good thing to have. And sometimes a routine is a good thing to break. Take a break at McDonald's with our 2 for $3 deal, featuring the brand new Chicken McGriddles and McChicken Biscuit. Get 2 of the same or mix them up for just $3. Because if you don't deserve a morning that's a little easier and a lot tastier, who does? Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Sir. Panthers go 96 yards on that drive. Took 3 minutes, 45 seconds. 8 plays. Yeah, they started at their own 40-yard line after Hot Springs failed to get it in, going for it on 4th down. Baker to kick it off. They got their return men backed up, and now a little short kick, pop-up, taken at the 35-yard line by one of the up men. He does not fair catch it, and he'll return it to about the 44-yard line on the far side of the field. I believe that was Gray. So Trojans will have it at their 44-yard line. Yeah, Baker's been kicking it deep, and so they backed up their deep guys, and he went with the short kick. They've got pretty good field position here at their own 44-yard line. Magnolia leads 10-7. 2 receivers right, 1 left for the Trojans. Sheeler out of the shotgun. And he fires quickly far side to Gray. Gray upended. He'll be short of the first down marker. I believe that was, is that Davis over there making the tackle?
No, that was, yes, Jordan Davis.
A gain of 9. 2nd and 1 coming up, and flags with the snap.
Gonna be on Hot Springs.
Have a little, false start on the Trojans. So it'll back them up 5. Somebody, they like to move it along pretty quickly. And one of them got a little too quick there.
We'll
second
take
and,
it.
2nd and 6 for the Trojans.
Uh-oh.
Now the Panthers come across. A good hard count. And I think actually one came across on both sides. Ryder Jackson was pretty obvious on the far side, though. he was about 3 or 4 yards deep into the backfield coming across on the far side. So it's 2nd and 1. It moves it to the 47. Handoff to the tailback. Johnson started left, cuts right. He's headed toward the end zone. To the 20, the 15, the 10, and he's gone. That's a 47-yard run for Devin Johnson. He made a little cut, and it didn't look like just a big change, but he made a little cut back to the right, and he was gone. (14-10), Hot Springs with the lead now on the Panthers. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country, 99.1.
I told you that front tire needed air.
I know, Dad.
Where's the tire iron? I told you, always keep a tire iron in a jack.
I know, Dad. I got it. Roadside assistance is included with my shelter insurance auto policy. It's one of the reasons you told me to get it, remember?
Maybe you do listen after all.
At Shelter, listening to you is what we do best.
For details, see Shelter Agent Gary Donfera in Magnolia. Two plays, 56 yards in 50 seconds for the Trojans to get it in the end zone. And now that horse collar penalty allows them to kick it off at the Magnolia 45-yard line. Martinez kicks it toward the sideline. He kicks it out of bounds down around the 11 or 12-yard line.
That's the last thing you would want to do.
Oh, no
when
kidding,
you're kicking
yeah.
from the 45.
Well, I think he was just trying to kick it away from them and hoping that it would die there, but it went on out of bounds.
So that's a net of 10 yards.
Yeah. 45 to the 35. Yep, you're right. So Panthers will take it at the 35.
They would have been better off just kicking it onside to see what happens.
You know
That's
what?
exactly what I would have done.
Yeah, from that position.
Yeah.
That
I
would
mean, why not?
What's going on?
Well, I'm not
They're going to make him re-kick it. Yep, they're going to make him re-kick it.
Back him up 5 and yeah.
So they'll kick it from the 50. Right? Or they kick it? No, they kick it from the
45
same spot.
now.
Yeah, same spot.
Yeah.
That's where he kicked it before, yeah.
But if I was Hot Springs, which I'm not, I mean,
They may onside it this time. We'll see.
Kick it onside.
Yeah, so the Panthers decide they could take it at the 35 or make him re-kick it. They're going to make him re-kick it. Right now, Martinez is the only one out there. Panthers Be awake. Oh, that's right. Okay. 25 yards from the kickoff instead of which normally would be the 30, 35, but. So we'd have been at the 20, correct. Thank you, Jeffrey. Now they are going to mark off the penalty. Back him up 5 to the 50. Or he's going to.
Still,
he's putting it behind the 50.
Yeah, strategically, you could still kick it onside.
Well, let's see. So he's kicking it from actually his 49 pretty much.
And he
does go.
it.
He was going for the onside kick, and the ball's rolling. It hadn't gone 10 yards. It's on the 50. It's going to be Magnolia ball at the 50-yard line. He topped it, trying to onside kick it. And it just died right there. And it just was rolling around on the 50-yard line, and nobody wanted to I mean, Hot Springs could not recover. It had to go 10 yards for them to recover. And Magnolia wasn't any reason for them to touch it. Unless they could get a shot and pick it up and run. But
I think he was trying to onside kick it. And
yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think he just topped it.
He just did.
Yeah, just kind of rolled it over under his foot. 1st and 10, Panthers at the 50.
Well, that worked out in our favor. It was a 1-yard kick.
7:43 to play, second quarter, with Magnolia trailing 14-10. Panther ball at the 50-yard line, 1st and 10. Blanchard hands to his fullback, who makes a man or two miss. That's Curry, who is lined up at the fullback position there. Picks up 5 to the 45. Yeah, Coach King is, well, because it doesn't take much to confuse me. But, yeah, he's moving those guys all around different positions. So right now you got D-Ray at the left slot, Curry at the fullback, and I think that's Carey at the right slot. There's 2 receivers lined up out on the wide side to the right side. There's a toss to Curry on a sweep to the right side. Got some blocking over there. A flag, though, flies in. Apparently not good blocking in that instance as he got it down to the 31-yard line, but I believe it's coming back. Ends up making a good, just as he got to the edge and cut the corner on the right side, that flag flew in. So they'll bring it back.
I guess is holding.
It's about a 14-yard run, but
nope.
Did he call personal foul?
He did, but I don't know what the call was.
I don't either. Backs him up to the 40, to their 40 from the previous spot, 15 yards back to their 40. So it's 2nd down and 25, 2nd and 20 rather, for the Panthers.
Huh.
I'm not sure.
I'm clueless.
Backs him up to the 40. Hopefully Alex is showing some of the video watchers the replay on that. They can let us know. 2nd and 20 for the Panthers from their 40-yard line. Blanchard up under center. Rolls to the right, sets, throws, and he'll throw it into the Panther sideline. Receiver over there was Harper, but he was well covered, and Blanchard was hit as he released, and he just had to get rid of it. So it's 3rd and 20 for the Panthers from their 40-yard line. .6:56 on the clock, second quarter, 14-10. Hot Springs with the lead. Timeout taken by the Trojans. 3rd and 20 coming up. Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Risks. Perhaps the greatest is the risk of outliving your money. How can you reduce this risk? Build your financial resources as much as possible. Keep contributing to your 401k or similar plan. When you're close to retirement, compare your living expenses with your guaranteed sources of income. If you're coming up short, add other resources, such as an investment that can provide you with regular income. Also an emergency fund. Talk to an Edward Jones financial advisor. Laura Kroll, Steve Hardy, Mark Woods, or Ethan Young. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Kind of a cool night here in Hot Springs tonight. Football weather. Finally. I'm showing 52 on my phone here.
You got your big mule rider jacket on.
You know what? I left the house this morning, and, it was about 50, 51 this morning in Magnolia. And I thought, well, I bet I'm going to need a jacket tonight. So I made sure I swung by and picked that thing up before I headed out to Hot Springs.
Well, I'm envious of you because I'm cold.
3rd and 20. I bet I know where you'll be going at halftime out to your truck. Huh?
I do have a jacket out there.
3rd and 20 for the Panthers. Left slot carry in motion. There's a late pitch to him after he had stopped, but he's able to spin around and run it right. And he'll be knocked out at their 48-yard line. Looks like 8 yards on the carry, 4 carry. 48-yard line, and that'll bring up 4th and 12. And Baker on to punt for the Panthers. Pierce Smalley drops back deep for the Trojans. 14-10. Hot Springs leading the Magnolia Panthers. It's Hot Springs homecoming tonight. Punt away by Baker, punts it away from the return man, and it bounces and then rolls out of bounds on the far sideline. He was hoping, I think, to get a little forward roll on that and back him up a little further, but drops him back to the 24-yard line. Out of bounds, that's a 28-yard punt with no return. So Trojans from their 24. Here they come onto the field. Devin Johnson is the running back. Isaac Sheeler, the quarterback. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Ball's at the left hash mark. Trojans up. 6:06 to play, second quarter. Trojans up 14-10. Sheeler, quick fire left side to Gray. Gray, nothing after the catch as he is wrapped up and brought down very quickly on that far side. Gain of about 5, it looks like, to the 29.
I gave him 4.
It took him forever to get it spotted over on the far side. Handoff to Johnson. Johnson kind of,
I think there's a fumble.
I believe so, but it looks like Johnson's on it. I can't tell, though, from here. He didn't get much on the carry, and as he was going down, Panthers trying to strip it. It's going to be to the 31. He did get 2 yards on the carry. So 3rd and 3 coming up here for the Trojans. Now Robinson comes on at running back as Johnson comes out. Robinson to the left of the quarterback, Sheeler. Sheeler gives to Robinson off tackle right side. He is upended. Bell there to make the tackle and prevent him from picking up the first down. Tackled at the 33, 2 yards on the carry for Robinson. And it brings up 4th and 1. Trojans, are you going to go for it? 4th down and 1. They're lining up like they're going to go for it. Now Sheeler will back up. Short drop into punt formation. He'll punt it away. Nobody back for the Panthers. It bounces and not much roll as it's going to be down back around the 36 of Magnolia. About a 31-yard punt with no return. So Magnolia football with 4:33 to play, second quarter. Hot Springs leading 14-10. Every game we spotlight a Panther. Join us for the Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight at the half. We highlight a different Panther athlete each game on the Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Bodcall Bank serving South Arkansas since 1903. 1st and 10, Panthers from their 36-yard line. Those numbers get smaller every game, you know it?
Yeah, I hear you.
D-Ray's at fullback. Flex bone, left slot carry in motion. Go to the fullback, D-Ray. And D-Ray, good run out over the 40 to about the 44. About an 8-yard carry for D-Raylin Williams. He ran right through that first would-be tackler.
That hits so fast, it's hard for me to follow the football.
2nd and 2 after that 8-yard carry. Blanchard keeps this time after faking to the fullback, and I think he got the first down. Looks like he got at least 2, maybe 3. Yep, they'll move the chains. Gonna spot it at the 47, 3 yards.
Punching it in now, Dan. We get the ball back at halftime or for the second half. This will be big. If we can go in at half with a lead.
Still got 4 minutes, so plenty of time. Right slot back, Curry in motion. He'll take the pitch on the sweep to the left side. He's hit the backfield though, and he did get away from Johnson. Finally slipped Johnson, but 2 more Trojans coming to drop him. So that's going to be a big loss back to the 40, a 7-yard loss on the play. So backs him up to the 40, 2nd and 17 now coming up for the Panthers. We go talking about glory and touchdowns, and then we get a loss.
I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, I've done it many times. Penalty flag is carry one in motion. I think they're going to get 5 of that 7 back here, I hope.
That'll help.
Yep, it is against the defense. 5 to the 45. So 2nd and 12 coming up here for the Panthers from their 45-yard line. Panther football on Magnolia's Country, 99.1. KVMZ FM, Waldo, Magnolia. About 5 minutes away from 8 o'clock here tonight. This game is going at a snail's pace here tonight, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Left slot in motion. And ball came loose and picked up by Hot Springs, and it was not blown dead. Anthony Island, their defensive end, is going to carry it to the house for a touchdown. I think that's Island. Is that number 4? Yeah. Anthony Island with the fumble recovery and the return for the touchdown. So about a 55-yard fumble return. Let's see what Chris has got, but, well, that hurts.
It sure does.
We put a double jinx on him, didn't we?
I guess. Goodness.
On for the extra point. Martinez, and this kick is good. So with 2:51 on the clock in the second quarter, 21-10 Hot Springs. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country, 99.1.
Agent for Farm Bureau Insurance. Above all, I like helping people. Using my insurance experience to make Columbia County a better, safer place. Insurance is a necessity, and I take pride in helping people find the right coverage for all of their needs. I'm Mike Jones, Agency Manager at Farm Bureau Insurance. Give us a call at 870-234-1966 and let me or my agents show you how we can save you time and money.
Yard fumble return after Island picked it up for the touchdown for the Trojans. Puts them up 21-10. And the Trojans will kick it off to the Panthers. Turnovers. There's a short little kick. It's going to bounce at about the 33, and
I think he fair caught it.
Did he call fair catch?
I think so, yeah. Smart.
Yep. Well, they got 2:48 on the clock.
Plenty of time.
Yeah. Got to hang on to that football. Couldn't tell from here if it just popped loose on the handoff or what there. Kind of looked like that was the case, but not being zoomed in on it, hard to tell. So Panthers have the football at their 31-yard line. There we go. One wide either side for the Panthers. Carry left slide in motion. And And a little short run out to about the
D-Ray.
23. D-Ray, the fullback, on the carry to the 33. Picked up 2. Well, Panthers need to get some momentum back. Or at least not allow the Trojans to score again before halftime and then get it back in the second half. Short drop, Blanchard. He's got time to throw. He had Curry wide open over the middle. Just threw it a little bit high. BJ couldn't pull it down. BJ at 5'8". If he had been, he might have needed 2 or 3. There's a flag that comes in late.
My goodness.
Coach came out on the field. That may be on the coach. Might be a warning on the Hot Springs coach. He was about 10 yards out onto the field. Yep, I think that's where he threw it. I guess that's a warning. They didn't. No indication from the referee, but he had some words with the coach.
He was all the way out to the numbers.
Yeah. 3rd and 8 for the Panthers from their 33-yard line. I'm trying to scan the sideline. I still haven't seen Murph over there. He may not have made the trip. Blanchard wants to throw. Has his receiver, Curry. Curry waits for it. Down the far sideline, 40, 30, 20, 10. He's going to the house. Touchdown, Magnolia on the 8. How long was that? That was 67 yards on the score from Dalen Blanchard to B.J. Curry. I like it.
I do too.
60-yard pass play, 67-yard pass play.
And just like that,
we're back. Like that, Baker out for the extra point to get the Magnolia Panthers within 4, and he does. 21-17, Hot Springs, minute 54 left, second quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
At Farmers Bank and Trust, we know banking isn't always top of mind. You've got other things to focus on, like your family, your job, your health. But our products and services are designed to fit your schedule and needs, from online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations. Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank.
So 2 plays, 69 yards, 54 seconds on that drive for the Panthers. 67-yard touchdown pass from Dalen Blanchard to Gregory and Curry. And now the Trojans still have a minute 54 left in the half. Kickoff by Baker. He's going to kick this one deep. Backing it up, taking it at the 9-yard line at the far hash mark. Running straight ahead, breaking one tackle, breaking another tackle out to the 35 and out around the 40-yard line before finally being brought down. Panthers could not tackle that guy. It was Robert Lanier, the return man, and just couldn't get him down. So the Trojans will have the ball at the 38-yard line, and they've got a lot of time on the clock. They've used 2 of their timeouts, though. So 1st and 10 from their 38. Send a man in motion right to left. Snap, the handoff to Johnson, starts straight ahead, then cuts right out to the 45, the 50, tries to cut back. Panthers wrap him up as he gets to the 45 of Magnolia. 17 yards on the carry for Johnson, and they line up quickly. At the Panther 45-yard line.
We've called timeout.
Timeout, okay. I'm going to say the Panthers need to slow these guys down. They ran to the line, the Trojans did, so we got a timeout with 1:32 to play in the half. Hot Springs leading 21-17. Stay with us for our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. Do you always feel tired and exhausted even after a night of sleep? You may suffer from a variety of common sleep disorders. The Magnolia Regional Medical Center Sleep Lab can diagnose disorders and get you on your way to a full night's rest. Ask your healthcare provider about a sleep study at Magnolia Regional Medical Center.
I've got something to talk about, Dan, since we're at a timeout. We send our kids to the State Fair in Little Rock, Arkansas, and tonight we had something that's impressive. Maggie McDonald was named the overall senior showman yesterday, and then the grand champion market lamb today, and that's pretty amazing and pretty remarkable. We're very proud of Maggie and all of our kids at the State Fair showing animals.
1st and 10 for the Trojans at the Magnolia 45-yard line. They move Johnson. He goes in motion, sets on the left side as a receiver in tight. Quick fire near side, hit McClellan. McClellan's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. That was Harper. Was more of a lateral pass there, and Harper makes the tackle. Back at the 50-yard line, a 5-yard loss on the completion.
Clock's running.
So it's 2nd and 15 for the Trojans. Sheeler, he is decked. He got knocked to the turf. And now they're trying to get everybody separated. But I tell you what, nobody slowed down Mr. Harper. He came through there and took down Mr. Sheeler. A sack back at the 42-yard line. That was an 8-yard loss. And it's 3rd down and 23 now for the Trojans. Sheeler, quick fire far side to Gray. Gray got some blocking over there. He gets it out to the 50, then rolled as he just got into Magnolia territory to the 49-yard line, a gain of 9. And they'll move quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Clock running, 22 seconds left in the half. And they may be content to let it run.
Wow. I wouldn't think so, but
well, they've got four. Well, they don't want to run more than one play. It's 4th and 14 for the Trojans.
You may call timeout and run one play.
Yeah, they've got one timeout that they can call.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, timeout. Yeah, he told the officials that he was going to call the timeout.
No, it went to 0.
Did it go to 0?
No, he called timeout. Wait a minute.
I'm going to say I'm sure he got a timeout.
The clock reads 0.
The officials were looking at him, yeah, but they just didn't stop it up here. It is a timeout for the Trojans.
Yeah, they're going to put one.
So they'll take one. They'll have time to run one play. What do you think? Take a shot at the end zone, I would think.
Well, I would. The kid's got a pretty good arm. Those are pretty good football. I'd take a shot anyway. At least throw it down there as far as he can.
J.P. Wilson says that, earlier when we had the personal foul penalty that he thought it was just a crackback block, which is a personal foul.
J.P. I hadn't talked to J.P. in a while. It's good to know he's still around. Great band director at SAU.
You're handsome as ever, right, J.P.? Not like me. I've got a face for radio. 4th and 14. So they'll take one. They'll run one play here with 1 second on the clock. Sheeler out of the shotgun. He has Johnson back there with him. 2 receivers left, 1 right, 1 comes in motion. That's McClellan. Sheeler looking, trying to buy some time. Now going to throw it up deep into a crowd, and it went over top of. They had a crowd of about 3 or 4 Panthers and 1 Hot Springs player, and they were all congregated, and the pass went about 5-6 yards beyond all of them. So it's incomplete, and that brings us to the half. Magnolia goes into the locker room down by 4 at the hands of the Hot Springs Trojans. It's Hot Springs 21, Magnolia 17. Stay tuned. We've got our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show coming up, and we'll be naming our Bodcall Bank. We'll have our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight coming up for you as well. This is Magnolia Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
The Corner Clubhouse are proud supporters of Magnolia Panther football. Stop by and see us downtown on the square Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Dine-in, takeout, or delivery is available. Give us a call at 870-949-2828 today. Go Panthers!
I am Callie Epperson with Bodcall Bank and a proud graduate of Magnolia High School. I enjoy supporting the Panthers and cheering on my team. I look forward to serving you at Bodcall Bank. We are here to assist you with all of your financial needs. Go Panthers!
People's Bank drive-through services at our main bank are back to our regular hours. We're open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. To prevent the possible spread of the coronavirus, our lobbies remain closed at each of our locations. Remember, you can bank anywhere, anytime with the People's Bank online banking and mobile app with mobile deposit. Depositing checks on our mobile app is almost as easy as taking a selfie. We're all in this together. Let's continue to keep each other safe. People's Bank, member FDIC.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the experienced team at Southern Caregivers provides expert care to you and your loved ones. Southern Caregivers also provides needed support for seniors, allowing them to remain in the comfort of their own home and maintain their independence. Nurturing and caring companions can be matched to meet emotional, spiritual, and physical needs of the individuals they care for. Call 501-463-9990 today and speak with one of our professionals, or visit southerncaregiversar.com.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
When everything changes for you, visit shelter agent Gary Dunfarra in Magnolia.
Hiring someone you trust can be the hardest part of owning a business. At Bo Moses Trucking, trust
Magnolia
has been at the
Regional
top
Medical Center halftime show. The American Cancer Society recommends women receive annual mammograms beginning at age 40. At Magnolia Regional Medical Center, they offer state-of-the-art digital mammography in a comfortable and friendly environment. Call to schedule your appointment, 235-3516, 235-3516. Mr. Carter, what do we got on numbers-wise? First of all, score, Hot Springs with a 21-17 advantage over the Magnolia Panthers here at the half.
Well, I am finishing my total, and it won't take me just a second. I'm not as fast as Ryan.
Well, that's all right. That gives me time. Gives me a little time to talk about the new surgeon at Magnolia Regional Medical Center, Dr. Anselm Tintanu, and his staff. Boy, if you need any surgical procedure done, I hope you don't. I hope you don't. And really, don't. I hope you don't ever. Well, you know, we all hope that we don't need Magnolia Regional Medical Center or Dr. Tintanu, but it sure is nice to know that they are there.
Right.
And Dr. Tintanu has only been there a few months, but he has been a busy man in that Magnolia Surgical Clinic. They provide both inpatient and outpatient surgical services right here at home. Just give them a call for information at 235-3600, 235-3600.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's start with Hot Springs. Quarterback Isaac Sheeler was sacked for -8 yards, so he has a rushing total of -8 if you want to count that. Number 11, Devin Johnson, has 76 yards on 10 carries. Number 5 for Hot Springs, that's Steve Robinson. He carried the football 4 times for a total of 9 yards. Rushing in the first half for Hot Springs, a total of 77 yards. Passing.
How many carries was that?
Combined of 9 and 4, 14?
13.
13?
9 and 4?
Ah, well, 13, sorry. Again, Ryan was the president of Alpha Theta, remember?
You got your shoes on, I understand.
Yeah.
13 carries for 77 yards?
That's right.
All right.
And then in passing, the quarterback, the Sheeler young fellow, was 12 of 16 for 91 total yards.
91, okay.
Total offense for Hot Springs in the first half, 168 yards total offense, rushing and passing. They had, if you're counting, 7 penalties. Most of them were the offsides variety, so that's where they're hurting a little bit.
So they might have had 1 or 2 holds maybe, but you're right. Most of them were
offsides.
Magnolia going in motion on offense,
right.
and they were jumping. So 7 against them. Okay.
7. Let's move on.
You have a total on the yardage.
On
penalty yardage.
You want really? You want me
I'm
to
just
do
asking. I'm just asking if it's there.
It's let's see, 10 and 10 is 20, and then about 40.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Let's move on to us, Magnolia. First half totals. BJ Curry carried the football 4 times. Seems like more, but he carried the football 4 times for a rushing total of 63 yards. Bug Carey, number 11, carried the football 4 times for a total of 20 yards. Marcus Harper on the end around picked up 8 yards, 1 carry. And D-Ray in the game this night carried the football 5 times for a total of 20 yards. And then Dalen Blanchard carried the football 4 times for 9 yards.
Okay.
So rushing for us is 112.
How many carries was that? You know?
Yeah, I can get it for you. There's 4 to 8, 5, that's 9. How about 17?
All right. 17 carries, 112 yards.
That's right.
How about the passing?
Passing, we were 2 for 6 for a total of 116 yards passing.
116?
116. And our total yardage for the first half, 228 yards.
228 on the 23 plays for 228
That's
yards.
Right. That's right. Good first half for us.
I messed up on some addition over here. I want to make sure I get that squared away. So Panthers again down 21-17 here at the half to the Hot Springs Trojans. You mentioned 116 yards passing for Magnolia. Of course, 67 of that coming on the one play. The 67-yard pass play to Curry, and I almost missed the play. I was scanning the sideline with my binoculars. We're on the home side in the press box, and Magnolia on the far side. So I'm scanning the sideline, looking to see if Murphy's over there for Magnolia, and I like to missed it.
Well, it was a great play and a great run and a great throw and catch, and that's what it's all
really
about.
Was. Yeah. So the Panthers down by 4, 21-17 at the half. We will be we'll come back with our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight here in just a little bit. We're going to take a break on our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. 21-17 Hot Springs. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
You trust can be the hardest part of owning a business. At Bo Moses Trucking, trust has been at the top of our list. When you need to get precious cargo from one place to another without worrying about damage, delays, or lost freight, Bo Moses Trucking is the one to count on. Based in Magnolia, Arkansas since 1999, we have the resources and equipment to take care of all your flatbed freight hauling. Visit us on Facebook or call 870-234-2803. Bo Moses Trucking. Trust us to go the distance.
The annual membership drive is underway at Columbia County Ambulance Service. Columbia County Ambulance has twice been named the Arkansas Ambulance Service of the Year. Membership prices haven't changed since 1988. Normal annual fees are $40 for an individual or $60 for a family. Renew your membership before November 13th and receive $10 off the family and individual membership prices. Renew today at Columbia County Ambulance, 218 South Pine in Magnolia, or renew online at ColumbiaCountyAmbulance.com. Come enjoy the new chicken collection at Subway. Their new fan faves. For a limited time, Subway is featuring barbecue chicken, also buffalo chicken featuring Frank's Red Hot Sauce. Just $5.39 for a 6-inch or $8.49 for a foot-long. Make it a meal with chips and drink for just $2.75 more. Barbecue chicken and buffalo chicken. Get them while they last at Subway on East Main in Magnolia and at the Subway inside Walmart.
Hey everyone, Lucas Cheatham here. Have a case of the summertime blues? Well, Health Quest Therapy is here for you. We know it's hot out there, but it's time to get active. Come say hi to our new physical therapist, Morgan Heggai. Morgan is not only certified in treating neurological conditions like Parkinson's, but she is also certified in our newest service, dry needling. Don't worry, HealthQuest Therapy is following all social distancing guidelines. Stop by and see us at 1515 East Main in Magnolia. Stay cool, y'all.
Welcome back to Hot Springs. It is homecoming tonight here at Hot Springs, and so far they have a lead, trying to get themselves a W in their homecoming game, and I guess more important for Hot Springs, they're trying to go to 3-0 in conference play.
Yeah.
It makes a difference, and Coach King was talking about, you know, and it's hard to understand. I'm not sure, and he wasn't sure that he understands exactly the way it all works out as you go into postseason play. He thinks it's just going to be where they just add up total number of conference wins rather than conference percentage or whatever, because you're going to have teams like Magnolia. Magnolia's missed 2 conference games already, so you're going to have a lot of teams that have missed. So he thinks that basically the way they're going to do it is just the total number of conference wins, and doesn't matter how many you lose. But and Magnolia right now, this is only the 2nd conference game.
Yeah, at one point in time, and I don't know if I've dreamt this or if I've heard this somewhere, they were just going to let everybody go to the playoffs.
And that is the situation, because if anybody, my understanding, if anybody in 5A anywhere had missed a game because of COVID, then it reverts to where everybody's eligible. They can opt out, but otherwise everybody will be in postseason. Basically what it amounts to is they'll add a week of postseason play. They'll have like play-in games, or at least this is what Coach King was explaining it to me.
Yeah.
And like I said, he wasn't guaranteeing any of what he was telling me.
No.
And I know it's a little confusing.
And you mentioned Harrison. I've also heard Farmington as far as the playoff goes, and that's
got to get there.
Not easy. Yeah, it's not easy. You got to get there, and it's not an easy place to get to from Magnolia, to be quite honest with you. But
neither one of those places. But,
think back to basketball season when we played in the state tournament up there. But that'll be a nice little trip for our kids. Either way, I'm looking forward to getting into the playoffs. That'll be a lot of fun.
You definitely don't want to be in a play-in situation.
No.
So there's a lot to be decided yet. And really not a whole lot of time left. Magnolia will be going to DeQueen next week, right?
No, we're open.
Oh, excuse me, we're open next week. Well, now, and I haven't talked to King. I forgot to ask Coach King this week, but they've been looking at filling that open date. So we may have a game, and could be on the road, could be at home.
Very possible, and this scenario came up if Hot Springs Lakeside got into something where they couldn't play. Maybe we could, whoever their opponent was, had to cancel for whatever reason. Hot Springs Lakeside, we might be able to make that game up during that open week. So that may be wishful thinking, but
could be short notice too. It could be like
short.
somebody, because you know how every week there are games that are canceled because of COVID-19, and it's not because both teams have it. It's because one team has it. So the other team is sitting there without a football game, and so like I said, it may be short notice, but you want to have enough notice that your guys are ready to play.
You can prepare, but we want to play, and everybody in the state of Arkansas wants to play, and with an open date already in the schedule without coronavirus interrupting the routine, if you will, it kind of slows things down. But I know that Coach Long and Coach King have talked at length about trying to fill that spot, and hopefully it will happen one way or the other.
Yeah, good luck to them. Because we missed 2 games to broadcast too.
That's right.
Those 2 games are just as important to the fans as they are to everybody else.
That's exactly right.
And coaches, like I said, coaches, they've already had a 2-week break, and coaches don't like off dates anyway. So a 2-week one, he didn't want to turn right around and have another one.
Right.
Another off day.
Right.
Magnolia down 21-17 at the half. Dan Gregory along with Mr. Chris Carter here on our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. Injuries, surgeries, and many illnesses often require physical therapy as part of the healing process at the MRMC LifeSmart Rehabilitation Center. They specialize in getting you back on your feet and into your normal routine. Ask your healthcare provider about your physical therapy needs, and ask for the MRMC LifeSmart Rehabilitation Center. We'll take a break and come right back to Hot Springs. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Established in 1903, Bodcall Bank has 117 years of stability as a community bank. We pride ourselves in putting our customers' needs first. We are excited and proud to be a part of this community. I am Jeff White.
And I'm Callie Epperson. Come visit us at 2125 North Jackson in Magnolia. Whether it's the purchase of a new home, a sound business investment, or simply advice on your banking needs, at Bod Call Bank, we're ready for what's ahead.
Be kind, be considerate, be Bod Call.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Farmers Bank and Trust. We know banking isn't always top of mind. You've got other things to focus on, like your family, your job, your health. But our products and services are designed to fit your schedule and needs, from online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations. Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank.
The Corner Clubhouse are proud supporters of Magnolia Panther football. Stop by and see us downtown on the square Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Dine-in, takeout, or delivery is available. Give us a call at 870-949-2828 today. Go Panthers!
Doctors Chambliss and Davis and Lynn Wilkerson have made adjustments to keep you safe and still give the best care possible with the transition to phone and telemedicine visits. All routine visits such as follow-ups, medication refills, or wellness and general checkups will be seen 8:30 to 11 a.m. All sick visits from 1 to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 12 to 2 on Fridays. If you have fever, please call the medical staff to tell them you're there, then stay in your car till they call you. Find more information on Facebook. Doctors Chambliss and Davis and Lynn Wilkerson, thank you for your cooperation.
Always happy to be around the school, and is just a lovely young person, great family. Mom's a school teacher, just good people, and she's been involved in volleyball, cheer, and swim. Carries a GPA of 3.8. Ryan Phillips, if you're listening, 3.8. Currently enrolled in AP, or has been enrolled in some AP classes, English language and English literature. Hobbies include going to the lake, spending time with family and friends, and church activities. And her college of choice is going to be Southern Arkansas University, where she plans on majoring in physical therapy as a physical therapy assistant. And there's no doubt in my mind that she will be very successful in that career. She's a wonderful person and always smiling. And I'm proud to call Natalie Boyd our senior spotlight for this week, as she has done great things on the volleyball court. This year she did try out for cheer for the first time and made the team.
Okay.
And it was on the state championship swimming team at Magnolia High School. So Natalie is a wonderful person, a great academic, and a very, very talented athlete. And we're proud of Natalie Boyd and all that she's done for Magnolia High School.
Say volleyball just last night. Played. That was her last
home game.
Yeah,
It was a great game, by the way. Volleyball took it to Malvern, went 5 sets, and Natalie was a big part of that win last night, and we're very proud of Natalie, and we congratulate her for being our senior spotlight for this week, and we're proud to call Natalie a Magnolia Panther.
I'm glad you knew that, because somewhere in all this mess here of all these papers is a volleyball schedule.
Yeah, well, and you can just flip a coin now with the schedules, but Natalie's wonderful, and we're proud of you, Natalie, and thank you for being who you are and what you do for our school.
Our Panther Spotlight, again, a service of Bod Call Bank here in South Arkansas since 1903. And again, dude, go by and check out. They'd love to give you a tour of their new Bod Call Bank, the new bank on North Jackson and Magnolia, 2125 North Jackson in Magnolia. Or go by and see them at 307 Thomas Street in Stamps. Have they done the 3 minutes?
No, you still have 4 minutes
Okay,
left.
they still have it. I wasn't sure if they had added their
no, not yet.
Their 3 minute the David Smith 3 minutes.
Oh goodness.
Well, I tell you what, we got football weather finally.
We do.
I'm very excited to be, and I'm very excited that I brought my jacket.
Well,
and feel free if you need to run out and grab your jacket real quick.
My teeth are chattering. I apologize.
No,
it's not that bad.
I'm glad that I remembered to bring mine. But hopefully the Panthers will, kind of get a little momentum going again in this second half, as they're down by 4, 21-17, and both teams really had enough. How many turnovers did we end up in that first half?
Between the two teams, you're looking at 11.
11 turnovers?
Oh, turnovers. I thought you were talking about penalties.
Penalty. It wasn't that many turnovers.
No.
Well, there were some.
One? fumble for a touchdown, recovery, or 2. No, there's 2. Well, I'm not counting the block punt. So
yeah, that's not, I guess, technically a turnover, but yeah, there were. We'll call it that. There were some foul ups.
Yeah.
a number of foul ups both ways for both of these teams.
Penalties on my brain.
21-17, Hot Springs at the half, and now I think we've entered our official 3-minute period here. So we will take, just to make sure they don't knock some of that off, we will take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the kickoff of the second half. Magnolia and Hot Springs, with Magnolia trailing 21-17. Panther football on Magnolia's country.
Is easier done than said. How so? Well, by the time I finished the sentence, you could have already pulled up to the drive-thru window, handed over $1, and grabbed your Coke. Instead, you're listening to me just talk to you about how delicious, fizzy, and amazing a Coke from McDonald's would be when you could already be enjoying the happiness I'm describing. In fact, right now, you'll be like 4 tasty gulps in. That 4th gulp. Man, it's special.
Right now at McDonald's, get $1 any size soft drink or sweet tea. You pick the flavor. Any size, $1. Limited time offer. Prices of participation may vary. A la carte only.
Become one of the many satisfied patients who use Prince Pharmacy in Magnolia. Refilling your prescriptions is easy with Prince Pharmacy's new mobile app. You can also refill or transfer prescriptions on their new website, PrincePharmacyRx.com. Prince Pharmacy still has their 24-hour refill line, too. Call 234-7292 anytime. Prince Pharmacy also has a convenient drive-thru and free delivery in the Magnolia city limits. See how they make a difference at Prince Pharmacy in the Southern Medical Group Clinic at 211 East Stadium in Magnolia.
In 2009, the Greenhouse Cottages of Wentworth Place became the first long-term care facility in Arkansas to offer the greenhouse concept. Now, 10 years later, Wentworth continues to be an industry leader. Wentworth has been able to maintain their 5-star status, the highest rating attainable by CMS. Wentworth offers both short-term rehab and long-term care beds. If you would like a tour of the cottages at Wentworth, stop by and see us on the Warning Springs Road or give us a call at 870-234-1361.
At Farmers Bank and Trust, we know banking isn't always top of mind. You've got other things to focus on, like getting the kids to soccer practice or mowing the lawn or grocery shopping. But our products and services are designed to fit your schedule and needs. From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
49 degrees here in Hot Springs as we go into the second half. Looks like the teams are about ready to wrap up their little warm-up period here, and we'll be ready to get back underway again at the half, 21-17. So as it stands right now, the Panthers have an open date next Friday, but again, they're going to try to find a game to play next Friday. Home, away, whatever. They'll just be glad to play a football game. They don't want to have another open date after having the 2 weeks in a row off for COVID-19. They do not want to be in a situation where they have to take another week off. After the game, we'll bring you our Farm Bureau postgame show. Farm Bureau has a new deductible rewards program that rewards our safe drivers with earning percentage credits on their deductibles. It's the only rewards program of its kind in the state. To learn more, just go to afbic.com/drivedown. All one word, afbic.com/drivedown. And again, be with us for our Farm Bureau postgame show. Also after the game, we'll name our People's Bank player of the game. People's Bank offers curbside banking at all 3 locations. They can take care of all your banking needs while maintaining social distancing with convenient curbside banking. Give it a try. People's Bank, member FDIC. All right, ready to go in the second half. Magnolia gets the football first. The kickoff from the Trojans, a short kick, and it bounced off one Panther, picked up by another at the 20-yard line. That's Curry. Curry knocked back, got one hanging on his ankle. Now more help comes for Hot Springs, and they're going to drop him. They're going to spot it at the 24-yard line of Magnolia. So Panther football right there. Feeling better now?
I am. Thank you.
That jacket on a night like tonight, I was just looking, it was 49 degrees. Wow. What it's showing on the old
now
thermometer.
Who's the smart one? You are with a thick jacket.
Panthers from their 24-yard line. Ball at the right hash mark, 1st and 10. Blanchard has taken every snap at quarterback tonight for Magnolia. Raylan Williams, D-Ray, is the fullback. Curry and Carey the slots. Curry right slot goes in motion. Give off to the fullback D-Ray, and he comes breaking through, still on his feet. He's out to midfield to the 45, dragged down, and the 42-yard line of the Hot Springs Trojans. Looked like he was brought down a couple of times, but he just kept breaking free. 33 yards on the carry for D-Ray.
D-Ray's tough.
He's a man.
He is a man. I'm going to tell you something else he can do. He can jump. He can dunk a
He
basketball.
can play a little basketball, too.
Yes,
That'll be coming up a little later on. He's hoping football season lasts a little longer. Toss sweep to the near side of the field, the left side. That's Curry getting to the sideline, cuts back. He's back to the middle of the field, inside the 15, the 10, the 5, and finally dragged down from behind inside the 5-yard line. And Curry banging the turf there as he was doing everything he could to get in the end zone. Down to the 3-yard line, a 40-yard carry. From the 43 to the 3. 1st and goal for the Panthers at the 3-yard line. Right slot back in motion. They give to the fullback D-Ray, but we got a flag with the snap. False start. Backs the Panthers up. Doggone it. So instead of 1st and goal at the 3, it's going to be 1st and goal at the 8. As they back up 5. 11:04 to play, 3rd quarter. 21-17. Hot Springs leads. Magnolia tried to score on their first possession here in the second half. Get that lead back. Blanchard gets the play in from the sideline, now up under center. 1st and goal at the 8, left slot carry in motion, and a fumbled snap. And Blanchard gets on top of it there on the line of scrimmage at the 8-yard line. Fumble on the, not sure if he was trying to pull it back, but the ball just came loose as he was faking or trying to hand it off to the fullback. 2nd and goal at the 8. Right slot Curry in motion. We got whistles.
That's going to be on them.
Yep, that's on. I'll get that 5 yards back.
We have blown their mind with our little short motion. They have jumped off sides.
It's half the distance.
Several times.
No, it's down to the 3. They mark it to the 3.
Yeah.
So 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line. No, it's at the 4. Yeah, it was half the distance there from the 8 to the 4. Blanchard up under center. Right slot Curry in motion. Roll out right side. Blanchard, he is looking. He's going to keep it now. He's down near the goal line. He dives. He's in. Touchdown, Magnolia, as Dalen Blanchard carries it in from 4 yards out. Just a little roll out to the right side, and he tucked it and took it on in. So the Panthers now have regained the lead on a 4-yard run by the quarterback.
You like to see that. To tuck the ball in and lower your shoulder and get in the end zone.
The extra point kick by Baker is good. Magnolia is up now 24-21 over the Hot Springs Trojans with 9:49 to play, 3rd quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
All your automotive needs in one stop at Spittler Tire and Auto. Spittler Tire and Auto has 9 service bays and a full team of top-notch mechanics. Their years of experience is just what your ride needs to get back to peak performance. Trust Spittler Tire and Auto with your tires, brakes, alignments, mufflers, oil changes, tune-ups, and more. Whatever your car or truck needs, they'll get it done right at Spittler Tire and Auto in the Dairy Queen Shopping Center at 521 East Main in Magnolia.
Sophomore quarterback Dalen Blanchard with a 4-yard carry. 4 plays on that drive, 66 yards. Took 1 minute and 59 seconds. Magnolia has taken the lead, 24-21 over the Trojans. Baker ready to kick it off. Hot Springs doesn't know whether he's going to kick it short or kick it long. Neither do we.
No.
Here it comes. Baker's kick. He is going the deep route this time. They'll take it at the 10. Straight out across the 15, cutting toward the right side, and then spun around and brought down out around the 23. Several Panthers there to bring him down.
Ryder Jackson.
Yeah, Ryder was there.
Even
and
Chase.
Amarian Stevenson was there, and the other guy was the last one to get up, and he probably had as much to do with it as anybody, and I forgot his number. I think it was Camarion Adams. So from their 24-yard line, it's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Handoff to the tailback, Johnson. Johnson making people miss, and he fights his way out to the 30, maybe just across the 30-yard line. From the 24 to the, they mark it at the 31, 7 yards. That was a sweet spot for Hot Springs. 2nd down and 3. Go right back to Johnson, this time trying to run wide left, and he lunges forward trying to get to the 1st down marker, but going to come up a little bit short.
They're moving the chains.
Oh, my. They are getting some mighty good spots.
Yeah, they're going to give him 4 yards on the carry.
Wow. So it's a 1st down for the Trojans. Hand off to Johnson again. This time, excuse me, that's not Johnson. This time running right, though, to the 37-yard line. That's a different guy back there. 22 is Deveron Brown. They tell me he got a lot of runs or some runs last week. He and Robinson carried the bulk of the plays last week. 2nd down and 7 after that 3-yard run. Quick swing pass near side. That bounces in to Kamani Gray. Skipped into him. Didn't get enough mustard on that little swing out to the left side. Looked like setting a screen up over there, but he just couldn't get it to him. So it's 3rd and 7. Well, Devin Johnson, he doesn't miss on defense. He's out there all the time, so they try to give him some breaks, I guess, on offense.
Oh, I see.
There ain't no doubt he's a good athlete. 3rd and 7 for the Trojans. Bring McClellan in motion right to left. He'll take the handoff on the jet sweep running to the left side. He is spun around and brought down. He's going to be short of a 1st down. Depending on the spot, we'll see how short. Looks like to the 43. So that was 7 yards on the carry. And it's 4th and 1, and they go with a quarterback sneak, a quick snap, and they got enough push and second effort that they get the 1st down. Quarterback keeper with Sheeler on the quarterback sneak, and he ends up getting all the way out with that last lunge, about 6 yards out to the 49.
Yep. They're hurrying up, too.
1st and 10. Go to the tailback on a straight ahead play out across the 50 to the 49 of Magnolia. Picks up 2. That's Steve Robinson back in at running back. 2nd and 8 for the Trojans. Magnolia up 24-21 over the Hot Springs Trojans. Hot Springs homecoming here tonight. 2nd and 8. Sheeler rolling right. Still looking, and now he'll throw it away into the sideline just before he goes out of bounds. He had Harper. Harper had a bead on him, and all that the quarterback could do, Sheeler, was throw it away. Could not find a receiver. Good coverage by the Panthers, and good job by Harper with pressure on the quarterback. Third down now and 8.
I think they were going to try to swing it out here to the tailback on a little swing flare pass, and Carey sniffed it out and stayed home. He didn't take off anywhere, and he forced the quarterback, Sheeler, to throw it into the stadium.
So it's 3rd and 8 at the Magnolia 49-yard line. Sheeler gives off to Robinson. He was hit in the backfield. That was Mr. Jackson again. Ryder Jackson back there to knock him off his feet. They lose the yard, and it brings up 4th down and 9. Good job by Ryder Jackson getting back and making the hit in the backfield. So they'll bring their punter out, Anthony Island. Magnolia sends Curry and Carey back to field this punt. 6:50 to play, third quarter. Magnolia on top, 24-21. High snap. Punter gets his punt away. And Curry had it bounce off his chest, but got a good hop as it came right back up to him. He's out across the 26 and tackled there. Boy, he got a lucky bounce.
He sure did.
It looked like it just bounced off of him, went through his hands, bounced off his chest, but good job. So Panthers have it at their 26-yard line for about a 25-yard punt and a short return with the fumble. So Panthers from their 26, 1st and 10, with a 3-point advantage. Looking to the sideline for the play. Dalen Blanchard, the quarterback, now checks the wristband and gets up under center. Fake to the fullback. Blanchard kept, and he stumbled a little bit. Now he's going to be dropped for, he might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, they're going to mark it as no gain, no loss at the 26-yard line. After the game, stay with us for our Farm Bureau postgame show. Farm Bureau Insurance in Columbia County recognizes the Player of the Week each Tuesday by presenting the player a collectible football for his performance for the previous week's game. Check them out on Facebook at Columbia County Farm Bureau. The little @ sign, Columbia County Farm Bureau, all spelled out. 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Timeout. Magnolia, they took too much time, and we'll have to use the timeout. 5:48 to play, third quarter. Magnolia leads 24-21. Panther football on Magnolia's Country, 99.1.
At Magnolia Regional Medical Center, our team of primary care physicians and nurse practitioners stand ready to care for every member of your family, young and old alike, throughout a lifetime. From family practice and adult medicine to pediatrics and women's health, we offer trusted health care right here at home. It's lifelong care for the life of your family. In-person and telemedicine appointments are available, so visit the clinic's webpage at magnoliarmc.org and call today.
El Dorado up on Marion 30-20 at the half. Camden Fairview in the fourth quarter leading DeQueen 48-0. Ooh, that's ouch. If you're a Leopard fan. Harrison leading Valonia 41-16. They're in the third quarter. Right slot back comes in motion for the Panthers. Curry. Now they will reset. They've had success though.
Yeah.
Getting
to jump.
Yeah, getting Hot Springs to jump. Blanchard's going to throw out over the middle, and it's caught at the 50, and Curry's goodbye. He's going to the house. 30, 20, 10, touchdown. Once Curry got that pass, there were a couple of defenders there. Once he came down with it and got situated where he could just turn on the jets, he was gone.
He is fast.
That is nice. 74 yards.
Wow.
On that touchdown pass. Wow. Is that right?
I
think
math
that's right.
is off. I'm
that's
cold.
Right. 5:36 on the clock
We'll
in
wait
the
on
third quarter.
Mr. Gillum to hand us the sheet of paper. He's better at that than I am.
Extra point kick by Mr. Baker is good. So Magnolia takes 31-21 lead on Hot Springs with 5:36 to go third quarter. Panther football, Magnolia's country, 99.1.
What's better than a helping hand? How about one you can actually shake? At Farm Bureau Insurance, that's exactly what you get. There's a local agent like me in every county, and we're passionate about helping our local communities thrive. For me, it's more than a job. It's a calling. I'm Steven Zorsch. Call me at 234-1966 for an auto, home, or life insurance quote and learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. That's Steven Zorsch at 234-1966.
Yard touchdown pass earlier, and he has also had a 52-yard touchdown run. I think we got a pretty good idea who our People's Bank player of the game might be tonight. That one went for 74 yards, that pass play. Kickoff by Baker. This is kind of a low one. It bounces at the 24-yard line, picked up and returned out to about the 29. That's Blake McClellan for the Trojans, so they'll have it at their 29-yard line. Scoring drive for the Panthers there, what was that, two plays?
Yes.
64 yards, 48 seconds.
74-yard touchdown pass
to Curry. The drive was 64, but the pass play was 74. Handoff on a jet sweep. That's McClellan trying to get left, and he doesn't get much at all as the Panthers stop him just to a 1-yard play to the 30-yard line.
Sean Bell ran him down.
Yeah, he was right with him, step for step, and just 2nd and 9 now for the Trojans. That one almost hit the running back in the backfield. That quick slant from the left side, and he led him a little bit too much. And I'm not sure. That ball ended up being batted down by one of the hands. I'm not sure if it was Gray, the intended receiver, or if it was Jordan Davis there, the defender, knocked it down. One of them got a hand on that and beat it into the turf. 3rd and 9 now for the Trojans. They're both reaching for it. Sheeler with Johnson in the backfield. Snap to Sheeler. He escapes the sack. Rolling out right side. He is hit as he throws, and it bounces and rolls to the sideline. Boy, he took a lick there.
Bug. Carey.
I would say that was Carey, right?
Ran him down. Yeah, it was.
He hit him, and he smacked him good just as he was throwing. So it's 4th and 9. Trojans at their 30-yard line, and they'll have to punt it away. Anthony Island on to punt. Panthers ought to get some pretty good field position here. Carey and Curry awaiting this punt. A little high with the snap, pulls it down, gets the punt away, end over end. Taken at the 38-yard line, running to the near side, then cutting right. Dragged down from behind, that is Carey. Bug gets it out to the 47 of Magnolia. So the Panthers will indeed have good field position to begin this drive. Actually, they spotted at the 48. We'll take it.
Yes, we will.
Take that extra yard. Hot Springs Lakeside leading Hope 42-3 in the third quarter. Watson Chapel up 16-14 on Whitehall at the half. Tight game there.
That's an interesting game there.
Nashville and Ashdown a tight one. 14-12 Nashville at half.
Oh.
Panthers from their 48-yard line, 1st down and 10. Carry in motion from the left slot. Blanchard goes to his fullback. And that is Darrell and Williams Gonna spot him at the 46. That'd be 6 yards for D-Ray. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Flag on the play. Face mask.
Oh, well, that'll give him a first down.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, it was not the big one, though. Not the personal foul. They're going to the 41, just given 5 yards. Incidental contact with the face mask on the tackle, we'll call it. 1st and 10, but it does give him enough for the first down, though. So, first down, Panthers. On the Trojan 41-yard line. Carey comes in motion, left slot. Go to the fullback again. That is D-Ray. D-Ray to the 37. Picked up 4. Running a little bit, kind of angling it toward that right side, behind his right side. Actually, I'm going by. I was going to go by my card here, but I know some of those offensive line guys have been out. So
yeah.
Nathan Baker's the tackle over there, and Demarion Wesson is the guard on that right side. And D-Ray has run their direction on his 2 previous runs. Carey in motion from the left slot, right back to D-Ray. This time more straight ahead, and he'll pick up yardage down inside the 35 to about the 33, maybe 32-yard line. We'll call it 33. 4 yards for D-Ray. 3rd down and a long 2 coming up here for the Panthers.
You know, Coach King is using the old philosophy, you attack at angles. And angles meaning the way the ball carrier takes the football and approaches the line of scrimmage is at an angle.
3rd and 2 for Magnolia. Right back to the fullback, running straight ahead down inside the 30. Got the first down to the 28-yard line. 5 more for D-Ray. So it moves the chains.
Mike Jones pancaked their defender.
2:45 on the clock, third quarter, excuse me. Clock running. Magnolia up by 10, 31-21. So they are moving the football, picking up first downs, and eating clock with a 10-point advantage. Curry comes in motion. He takes the toss on a sweep to the left side. Can't get to the edge. A little cutback, don't he? Makes a miss. He spins around once, twice, made 2 or 3 miss. I think was there a flag? There's a flag back at the 30-yard line. Maybe a little.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was thrown back there at the 30. It wasn't on the tackle. It was thrown as he made one or two of those men miss. So it's coming back.
Yeah.
Looks like a hold or a.
Yep.
Block in the back. Curry made some really good moves on his own there, but got a little assistance there, and they'll back him up to the 40. So they'll be at the 40. It's a spot foul, so they end up losing a net 12 yards on that. So they got first down and 22. First and 22 for the Panthers at the Hot Springs 40-yard line. That's all right. Just allows them to eat some more clock.
That's right.
But makes it a long way to go to pick up a first down. But it's first down. 1st and 22. Blanchard, long count. Curry comes in motion. There's a pitch to Carey, who came in motion from the left slot. He's got a lot of running room down to the 30. He's to the 20. Couple of good cuts down inside the 10-yard line, and he's down around the 5 before being brought down. Right on the 5-yard line, a 35-yard run by Bug. Kendrick Carey to the 5. It'll be 1st and goal, Panthers.
He's shifty.
Yeah, he was all over the place there.
Shifty.
They could not. He's apparently a little slippery, too. They could not bring him down.
You know, from a distance, they look small, but they're really not. And I can tell you something else referring to Bug and BJ. They're very, very strong young men, and they are hard to tackle.
So 1st and goal for the Panthers at the 5-yard line. Curry comes in motion from the right slot. Fake to the fullback. Quarterback Blanchard keeps. And he's going to be tackled. Got 2 yards to the 3. Fake to the fullback and tried to follow him through just left of center. Second and goal for the Panthers. Ooh, adjusted that a little bit too high there, didn't I? Sorry if I blew out any eardrums there. Second down and goal for the Panthers. Play comes in from the sideline. Blanchard now up under center. Carry in motion, left slot. And Blanchard starts to roll out right side, then turns and runs toward the end zone. He's going to get it to the 1 before being turned back. He saw a big opening over on that right side and almost got in. He got it to the 1. That's 2 yards for Blanchard. So ball on the 1. Third down and goal coming up here for the Panthers.
I don't know if we're going to snap it. 20 seconds
Bat
left.
out of.
Well, we're not.
Yep, they're going to wait. They're going to let the clock run out in the third quarter, looks like. Yeah, they're just kind of milling around out there. So that'll be the end of 3. Magnolia leads by 10, 31-21. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country, 99.1.
Precautions to reduce the spread of COVID-19. Southern Medical Group's new respiratory clinic is open. The clinic treats patients with respiratory illness, fever, cough, shortness of breath, suspected COVID-19 or exposure. Patients, please park on the left side of the building and give us a call to check in. You will then be escorted to an alternative entrance. Please do not enter the main building. Let's keep all patients safe. Thank you for allowing our family to take care of yours.
We is ready. We is ready. Dan Gregory and Chris Carter with you from Hot Springs tonight, where Magnolia leads by 10. As we go into the fourth quarter, it is third down and goal for Magnolia with the ball at the right hash mark on the 1 yard line. So the Panthers go from 1-1 down to the other one to start this fourth quarter. Line up out of their flex bone. Receivers in tight, one on each side. To the fullback, that's D-Ray, and he takes it across. Touchdown, Magnolia, 1 yard run by D-Raylin Williams to pad that Magnolia Panther lead, extended to 16 now. And Mr. Baker will try to make it 17. 37-21, 11:56 in the fourth quarter. 1 yard run by D-Ray. Extra point kick on the way, and it is good. So, Panthers lead 38-21 over Hot Springs. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Scams. Defend yourself. Review your credit reports at least once a year to make sure no one has opened any fraudulent accounts in your name. Be alert for suspicious email. No legitimate business will use this method to tell you that you have to provide personal or financial information. Resist offers for investments that say act now. And if you still get paper financial documents, shred them when they're no longer needed. Talk to an Edward Jones financial advisor, Mark Woods, Steve Hardy, Laura Kroll, or Ethan Young. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
8-play drive for the Panthers, covered 52 yards, took 4 minutes and 51 seconds. Thank you, Chris. And are we having fun?
Yes.
We're having fun. 38-21. That was the fourth consecutive score for the Panthers. All touchdowns. Kickoff from Mr. Baker. Short pop-up kick. That is going to bounce, and it goes out of bounds on the far side. He got it in between the deep guys and the up guys, but just went a little bit too far. Well, forgot my directions here.
No.
I think that's west.
South.
Right? South? Okay. No, it's not south.
No, west. I'm
west.
sorry.
There you go. Yeah, that's north.
There
right?
you go. You're right.
So it went west, yeah, over to the Panther sideline. So they're going to take it at the 35. 1st and 10 for the Trojans from their 35-yard line. Magnolia with a 17-point advantage, so it's a 3-score game now. Sheeler takes the handoff, he took the snap and handed it off on a jet sweep to McClellan, running right to left, and turns it upfield across the 35 to the 38-yard line, a gain of 3 on the play for McClellan. 2nd and 7. Sheeler, quick fire near side. Had 2 receivers over there. They threw it to Gray, and he was in behind McClellan, who was trying to run interference, but he was one man, and the Panthers had about 4 defenders over there. So there wasn't anywhere for him to go. No gain on the play.
Okay, no gain. I thought he lost a yard.
I think he did, too. I thought he did. But, well, it's 3rd and 8. Yeah, they did lose a yard. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Sheeler back to pass. He fires it up deep near side as Gray running the near sideline, and they throw a flag in there. And Jordan Davis looks like is going to be whistled for some pass interference. He was just running a streak up the near sideline. Yep. So it's on Davis. So they'll mark off 15 to the 48-yard line, or 47. They'll give him an extra. What the heck? Be generous. Give him an extra yard to the 47-yard line of Magnolia. 1st and 10 for the Trojans. 38-21, Magnolia. Man in motion, left to right, jet sweep right. They give it to Kamani Gray, and Gray is brought down. He might have lost a yard there.
He did.
Yeah, he did. Well, that's where it was supposed to be anyway, back on the 48-yard line.
They must have heard you.
Yeah, they gave him, it's a little honesty there for the Trojans. So it's 2nd and 11 from the Magnolia 48-yard line. Steve Robinson, by the way, the running back. Sheeler takes the snap, quick fire on a little short route on the far side of the field. Pierce Smalley, the reception, and then he went out of bounds right around the 1st down marker, ran it down, and ends up, they say, out at the 35, actually. So he gets 13 on the play for a 1st down. At the 35 of Magnolia. 10.5 to play in this game. Sheeler wants to throw, little pump, now throws deep, and not going to run under that one. So he was trying to hit Robinson, running a route up the far sideline. A couple of Panthers there covering defensively. A little pushing and shoving going on, and referee in the middle of it trying to break things up. And now Coach King out there telling his guys to back up. There is a flag that has been thrown. Don't know which way that flag is going.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I didn't either. I was watching where the play was down the field, where the pass went. Let's see. They're having a conversation. I don't have the referee is not mic'd here, but he and a few other officials are discussing the flag. See whether it's going to be offsetting or what. The referee takes his cap off now and drops it. So
you're going to have to make some notes.
They're still discussing. Well, after the game, we're going to name our People's Bank player of the game. People's Bank offers curbside banking at all 3 of their locations. They can take care of all your banking needs while maintaining social distancing with convenient curbside banking. Give it a try. People's Bank member FDIC. So let's see. He's going to give us some kind of I hope he's going to give us some kind of indication.
It's kind of nice when they have the referee mic'd at home, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be either a personal foul or an unsportsmanlike. He started to walk to the Hot Springs sideline. Now he's walking to the Magnolia sideline. The referee is.
Whatever the issue, it may require an ejection. I don't know.
I don't know.
They were shoving each other.
Yeah, there was a lot of extracurricular stuff going on there. Now he's going to run to the Hot Springs sideline to explain it to Coach Burnett. I don't know. And yeah, and not being mic'd, it's going to be hard to try to figure this out. I got a strange feeling.
Maybe the PA man will say something where we can understand.
I haven't seen if anybody, there were so many players off there, so many people and coaches and everybody else on and off the field there.
Well,
it's hard to tell if anybody got ejected.
When I looked,
here we go. Here's the indication.
Yeah, they're going to offset.
Offsetting unsportsmanlike.
They ejected both players.
Okay.
And
well, at least one got ejected.
Well, I know who ours is.
Okay.
It's Darius Jones, number 3, defensive lineman, inside linebacker.
So unsportsmanlike conduct both ways and an ejection.
Yeah.
All right.
And it looks like 55 for them has been ejected.
Their center. That's their center.
Yes, that's him.
So they're going with the backup center. 2nd down and 10 for the Trojans at the 35 of Magnolia. This play resumes. 10:20 on the clock, 4th quarter. So apparently no punches are thrown, nothing to warrant a personal foul, but 2 unsportsmanlikes and 2 ejections. One each way. Bring a man in motion. Now flag flies.
They're offsides.
False start on the Trojans. That might have something to do with the center. I don't know. I didn't see.
Yeah.
But anyway, they back up 5, back to the 40. So it's 2nd and 15 for the Trojans at the Magnolia 40. Now they bring McClellan in motion, left to right, now goes back left. Pass coming over this way to McClellan. McClellan on the sideline and trying to tiptoe the sideline, but forced down at the 32-yard line. Picked up 8 yards on that pass play. Panthers stayed at home as he went in motion, and he was not able to get the big play out of that. 3rd down and 7. 32 of Magnolia. Quick swing near side to Gray. Gray had one blocker in front of him there, and then is forced out of bounds. Dragged out of bounds down to the 22. Picked up 10 yards. That's a 1st down. So 1st and 10 Trojans at the Magnolia 22. Hand off to Robinson, the running back, running over the left side down inside the 20 to about the 18, maybe the 17. So he was tackled by, we got some guys out there that I don't have on my card. Some of our defenders. 2nd and 5, he gained 5 on that play. Pass back to the back side of the end zone, and double coverage there by the Panthers on Kamani Gray, who he tried to hit with that pass, and it's incomplete. So it's 3rd and 5.
Let's see who's out there. I see Ryder.
Well, I can't find my
Lewis Montgomery, number 56. John Odell, number 55. He's sophomore.
Yeah, he's up on the line. Play action and hit in the backfield by Harper.
That's
Harper goes back there, knocks the ball loose. It's picked up by a Panther. Is that Bill? Bill, I think, running back the other way to the 30 and the 20 and the 10. And he's going to the end zone for a touchdown if it doesn't come back.
Yeah, there is a flag.
Yeah, there is a flag that was thrown. And just as Harper was hitting him in the backfield and knocked that ball loose, the flag flew in.
It's going to count because the referee is motioning for him to come this way.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was a hold. It was a hold against them, and then the Panthers will decline it. Yep, holding, declined, touchdown. It was Bell, right? Was that 33?
33.
I think so. Yeah, that was Bell. Sean Bell on the fumble return. 73. Sounds good to me. 73 yards on the fumble return by Sean Bell. I'll take Chris's word for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sean Bell picked it up and took off, and they never blew it dead. So it was a hold against the Trojans. Extra point kick by J. Todd Baker is good, and the Panthers now up 45-21 over Hot Springs with 9:25 to play fourth quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
It's a blast, and your vehicle is clean.
Want to keep your car spotless? A Rocket Fast Unlimited Wash Pass is how you do it. Our Fast Pass is completely unlimited with no restrictions and works at all Rocket Fast locations from Monroe to Shreveport, including our newest in Magnolia, Arkansas. Join thousands of others that already enjoy their Fast Pass and keep your car clean for as little as $19.95 per month. Individual wash prices are discounted $2 every Tuesday. Rocket Fast, the fast and easy way to wash your car.
From the line of scrimmage, it would be 78 yards to the other end zone. And then it was back behind the line of scrimmage where Harper hit the quarterback and knocked the ball loose. So, yeah.
Eagle Eye Chris Gillum.
Yeah, he's on top of it.
He is.
So Baker, after kicking the extra point, now he'll kick it off. He's getting his exercises tonight, isn't he?
He sure is.
So the Panthers, that's their 5th consecutive score. Hot Springs has not scored in this half. Kickoff, far side goes out of bounds. Yeah, they have not scored since they went up 21-10 at the 2:51 mark of the first half of the second quarter.
Right.
On that fumble return by Island.
And then we went down and scored.
Yeah, and then Blanchard on the 67-yard touchdown pass to Curry pulled Magnolia to within 4 before they went into the locker room. And then Magnolia with 2 touchdowns in the third quarter. Blanchard a 4-yard run and a 74-yard pass play to Curry. And now Williams earlier with the 1-yard touchdown run, and now Bell with the 73-yard fumble return for a touchdown. So it's been all Magnolia in the second half. Trojans from their 35-yard line after the kickoff went out of bounds.
Well, I may be completely wrong because now I see Darius Jones in the game.
It's an incomplete pass.
And he was one of the ones I thought was involved in the issue that was
on the ejection?
Right.
Yeah, there may not have been. I don't know that they ejected both ways. I'm not sure of that, though.
I'm not either. But they did have somebody go to the locker room. Hot Springs did.
Yeah. That was an incomplete pass. Yeah, it was their center because their center was not out there anymore.
Right.
I mean, I'll check and see if that's him there now, but I don't think so. Sheeler dumps it off, trying to hit his tight end, Messiah Person, who came in and they were setting up a middle screen there, and I think he threw it into a Panther, or just Person couldn't come up with it. So it's 3rd and 10, 2 incomplete passes from Sheeler. 3rd and 10 from their 35-yard line. Good indication that your hair is getting thin on the top of your head when your
head gets cold.
When your headphones strap on the top of your head, it hurts your head. Sheeler hit, or he was about to get hit, and he released it quickly and threw it away. Threw it long. Had a couple of receivers running streak routes on the near side. Panthers had it covered well, and Sheeler was just about to be taken out, so he had to throw it a little early, and it's incomplete. So it's 4th and 10. And the Trojan punter will come out, Anthony Island. 9:13, still a lot of time left, 9:13, but Panthers with a wide margin up 45-21. So Panthers will just get this football and try to run that Got to run a lot of time off that clock. Highlands punt. Oh, did he get a piece of that? I think he did. That thing went pretty high. Then it hit a Panther in the back. That's a loose football, and Hot Springs up with the football at the 30-yard line. It was partially blocked, and then it hit a Panther in the back who didn't see it coming, didn't know it was going that short. He was just trying to go downfield, and it hit him in the back, and the Trojans recover at the 29 of Magnolia.
I'm getting messages. It was Sean Bell that was ejected, but I thought Sean is the one that picked up the fumble and scored.
Well, I thought that was, but I could be wrong because there's so many guys over there on defense. I don't know. He definitely had a 3.
Maybe it was
23?
23.
Okay, that was Jace Carter then.
There you go.
On the fumble return for the touchdown. Okay,
Sorry
so
for
maybe
the
it was
confusion.
Bell. Okay. So it was Jace Carter. Okay. 23, not 33. So the ball's at the 29-yard line of Magnolia. Okay, so that was Jace Carter on the fumble return for the touchdown. Thank you, Zach. This is like professional stuff here. We got our
I know.
we got our guy back there talking to us. Pretty cool. Swing to the far side of the field. That's McClellan. McClellan will get inside the 25 to the 23. Yeah, 23-yard line.
Give him 6.
Gain of 6, yes. 2nd and 4 for the Trojans. Well, last week we saw first a handoff to the tailback. Well, they open up some open territory on the far side. That was Jakeem. That was Jakeem Warren, I think, that finally caught up with him. Looked like he may go to the end zone, and he was hit over on the far side of the field. Is that 6 or 8? Is that Dennis?
That's
or
8.
That's okay.
Warren,
That is
yeah.
Warren. Okay, Warren making the tackle. But it's 1st and goal at the 7-yard line, and down to the 5 now. Gain of 2. So the previous play was 16 yards, and that one 2 to the 5. That running back for the Trojans is Akeem Dorsey. We got a lot of whistles, and we got a flag. Referee coming over to the Magnolia side, talking to somebody over there. Oh, he's talking to the other official back there, back in the end zone. Got a Panther player. That's speaking of Jace Carter. That was him over there, and he's limping over on the sideline. I guess they were not sure. They're going to pick the flag up. No flag. I think they were just there at the end. It just looked like they were trying to allow Carter to get off. He was limping a little bit. 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line for the Trojans. Sheeler fires on a slant in from the left side and incomplete, looking for McClellan.
Oh, my goodness. He's going to call targeting, and that is roughing the passer. That is not. Gosh.
Yep, it's a personal foul. Did he call? I don't think he called targeting, but half the distance to the goal, to the 2-yard line, and they'll run it straight ahead for a touchdown. Trojans got one of their offensive linemen limping off. All right, was that the running back that carried it?
No, it was a quarterback.
Quarterback, right. Quarterback kept it, Sheeler.
Yeah.
So a 2-yard touchdown run for Sheeler. And now the extra point try by Martinez. 7:45, 4th quarter. Going for All right, I missed a play there. Was it?
They went for 2.
Okay, they went. They did go for 2.
Went
okay.
for 2 and didn't get it.
All right, so
7:45 left in the game.
Magnolia leads 45-27 over the Hot Springs Trojans. Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Just doesn't sound like summer without a coat. Now that's a good start. Maybe some sprinklers. Let's keep it cool. All right now, batter up. Ooh, how about a summer blockbuster? That's what I'm talking about. The sound of summer. Enjoy summer. Enjoy Coca-Cola.
And nothing makes summer taste sunnier than an ice-cold Coca-Cola paired with your favorite food and favorite people. So whether it's Taco Tuesday or you're grilling burgers, summer's not summer without Coca-Cola and your favorite foods enjoyed together. Coca-Cola, together tastes better.
Onside. I think they're going to go onside here.
I think you're right.
Yep, a little short pop up, and it didn't make it 10 yards, but Panther got up there and got it. That's Harper. Harper was one of the guys up there on the line, and he stepped up and took it. Of course, I know it doesn't have to go 10 yards if it hits the Panther and comes loose, but good hands from Mr. Harper, and it'll be Panther football at the 49-yard line of the Trojans. All right, folks. No more penalties, no more turnovers.
No.
Let's just run the clock out. 7:44 to run out.
And play smart.
Next week going to DeQueen.
Oh, we're open.
Oh, excuse me. My schedule doesn't show the open date.
Hey, yeah, we're open.
Well, we don't know what we're doing next week.
You really don't.
We're either open or he'll find a game.
Right.
Right slot Curry in motion. Go to the fullback. That is D-Ray, and D-Ray is hit immediately. It's only going to be about a yard gain to the 48-yard line. Yeah, check back, folks, because we'll be talking about. Well, we'll be talking to Coach King after the game. We'll find out. I don't know if they've had any advances in that pursuit as of yet. We'll say if not, we'll talk to him again on Tuesday on the Coach's Corner. And I would think if they're going to play one, they would hope to know by then so they could prepare. But I think they're going to be practicing every day, and they'll be ready to play regardless. I think.
Yeah.
2nd and 9 for the Panthers. There's a pitch. It hit the ground, but picked up by Curry. He's run back and now coming the other way, coming to the right side. He gets positive yardage out of it before being knocked out of bounds at the 46. So he ends up getting 2 positive out of that. Out of a ball that was on the ground, and he picked it up and looked like he was going to be dropped, and then changed direction, reversed the field, and picks up a couple of yards.
He did that by himself.
Yes. So it's 3rd and 7 for the Panthers. Bad thing is the clock stopped.
Yeah.
6:48 to play in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 7 for Magnolia. Curry in motion. He takes the toss. Sweep left. Nice hole on the left side. Oh, he was just about to break free, too, and somebody got his ankle, knocked his leg out from under him, and he went down.
Yeah. He was the old shoestring.
But he picks up the first down. Ball at the 38-yard line. That was 8 yards on the carry for Curry. I think it's pretty much a gimme that Curry is going to be our People's Bank player of the game. But what's he going to end up with? He's going to end up with some very good numbers. He has put some points on the board here tonight.
He sure has.
There's the fullback. That's D-Ray. D-Ray says, what about me? He breaks through the line, was hit, and then broke free again. Got it down inside the 20. Where are they going to mark him down at the 17-yard line? That'll be 20. 21 yards on the carry for D-Ray.
Nielsen's in the game.
He sure is. Yep, that's Tanner Nielsen. You're right, at quarterback.
I saw Blanchard jog off the field, and I looked back, and there's Tanner.
D-Ray with the carry there picks up the first down for Magnolia. Panthers are going to use the play clock. Inside 6 minutes now. Down to 5 as they line up. And there's a toss to Curry. Curry running left, makes one miss, and another as he ran into a blocker, actually. And he is at the goal line. Did he get in? I don't think he's quite in.
Nope.
He came up just short of the goal line. Yeah, I think that last bump for Mr. Curry was bouncing off the back of one of his blockers. He kind of had a little funny walk as he walks back initially, but it looks like he's okay now. So that's down to the 1, right?
Somebody's down on our side.
That was 16 yards on that run by Curry. Yeah, one of the
D-Ray lost his shoe.
Oh, okay. Trying to stomp it on good now, huh?
I guess.
Yeah, that or he saw a bug, one or the other. It's a ball on the 1 yard line. Nielsen up under center. There's a flag with the snap. I think we're going to bag them up 5. We are. They are. So back to the 6. First and goal. At the 6 rather than the 1.
My brother is watching on the streaming, and he said he's only a sophomore with a question mark. I said, yes.
He is a sophomore. Well, Blanchard's a sophomore, too. Did a good job.
Sure enough.
Tonight. First and goal at the 6. There's a toss on a sweep to the right side. That is Carey. Carey splits a couple of defenders. He gets in. Touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run for Kendrick Carey. So the Panthers score again. Well, just backing him up 5 gave him more room to maneuver, right?
Gave him extra yards to get for the night.
4 minutes, 59 seconds in the game. And here we go. Nielsen, the holder. The kicker, J. Todd Baker, for the extra point. Good snap. Place is good. The kick is good. And Magnolia now. I'm going to have to. I need more than my toes and my feet to add all that up. 52-27. I can't see the scoreboard.
52-27.
Magnolia. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
At Farmers Bank and Trust, we know banking isn't always top of mind. You've got other things to focus on, like getting the kids to soccer practice or mowing the lawn or grocery shopping. But our products and services are designed to fit your schedule and needs. From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
7 plays for 49 yards. Took 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Magnolia 52, Hot Springs 27. By the way, our engineer back at the studio is Zach Morgan. He's the one that's keeping us straight.
And he's doing a great job.
Kickoff, pop up, and he kicks that one way out of bounds over on the Panther sideline. So Baker just content to kick it out of bounds and let him take it at the 35. Or I'm sure he'd be glad to kick it again. After the game, we'll be naming our People's Bank Player of the Game. People's Bank offers great rates on mortgage loans for a new home purchase or refinancing, and they make the process easy by being with you every step of the way. Your hometown bank, People's Bank, there to help. Shaler swings near side and brought down. He hit his back out of the backfield as he came around to the left side, and he was rolled up. Jace Carter, I think, making the tackle there. You know, COVID is that we've got a big change in personnel, especially on that defensive side of the ball. Over to the left side as they hit Gray. Gray running the sideline. He may go all the way to the house. He is. He's going to go all the way for a touchdown. Line of scrimmage was the 34, I believe, so that's 66 yards on that touchdown pass.
Well, Coach King, I think he's letting some of our starters, defensive back-wise, take a breather. I do see Jordan Davis out there, but
4:28 on the clock. As Hot Springs scores on the 66-yard pass play. They're going to go for two. Man in motion, left to right, jet sweep, handoff, and there's Zhao to make the tackle as they handed it off to Blake McClellan on the jet sweep, and Kenny Zhao makes the tackle, so the two-point try unsuccessful. It is 52-33, Magnolia, 4:28 to play. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country, 99.1.
Magnolia Panther football. Stop by and see us downtown on the square Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Dine-in, takeout, or delivery is available. Give us a call at 870-949-2828 today. Go Panthers!
Ready. Two plays, 65 yards, 38 seconds is how long that drive took, and 52-33 Magnolia leads. Onside kick to the near side. It does not go 10 yards, and rolling over to the sideline. I couldn't tell if it got out of bounds there, but didn't go 10 yards, so Hot Springs will not recover. Magnolia will have it there at the 47-yard line. It only went 7 yards. So Panther football at the Hot Springs 47. Stay with us after the game for our Farm Bureau post-game show. My hands are getting cold.
Mine are too, and my nose is running.
Winter.
I guess.
I'll take it. I'm glad I broke out my jacket, though.
I am too.
You know, I had a hard time pulling my jacket out. Just kind of like I had a hard time turning on my heater for the first time this year. Going to the fullback D-Ray on a fullback dive. 2 yards to the 45. Well, gentlemen, pick up some first downs, keep the clock running, and let's take this W home. Panthers working to finish off their first conference win. It's only their second conference game. Line of scrimmage to 45. Panthers letting the play clock run down. Down about 4, 3, 2. Nielsen takes the snap. Goes to the fullback. That's D-Ray, who he came through the line and just kept on running. He's down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That'll move the chains. 16 yards on the carry for D-Ray. So move those chains. Panthers not near big a hurry to get up to that line of scrimmage as the Trojans were. They want that clock to run. Keep on running. 3:28 to play. There you go. I think that's it. You got everything? Okay. Curry in motion, right slot. Going back to the fullback, D-Ray, and he's inside the 25 to the 24. That's 5 more for D-Ray. He's building up some pretty good numbers back there, isn't he?
He is. I'm just sitting here looking at it.
We're going to have to get out some calculators. We got some yardage to count up.
If you can figure this out, and I'm saying this because nobody else can see it, it's a little embarrassing, but
fortunately, we don't have a camera inside the booth.
That's a good thing.
2nd and 5 for the Panthers at the 24 of Hot Springs. Nielsen up under center, and had the shot clock, or the play clock rather, ran down. Delay a game. Waited a little bit too long that time before getting up under center. I was going to say it was at 1-1, but as he was just moving up under center. So 5-yard penalty backs the Panthers up to the 29. 2nd and 10. Wind that clock down to 2:20. Panthers don't really worry too much about that. They just gives them more room to run more clock. Option to the right side. There's the pitch to Carey. Carey to the 20. And got him by the, I believe, the shoulder pad or something, and dragged him down at the 17-yard line. That'll be 12 yards on the carry for Carey. First down, Magnolia. 2:01 to play. Wind that clock. There you go. Jace Carter coming out at fullback. Saw him a lot back there last week as D-Ray was still out on quarantine. And Javarie Murphy got hurt. So Carter took a lot of snaps at fullback, and he takes the handoff here, gets it down inside the 15 to the 13, 4 yards on the carry for Jace Carter. And we're down to 1:25 and clock running. 2nd down and about 6. Panthers look to the sideline again in no hurry. 20 on the play clock. They're getting ready to take a knee. And they go into the old victory formation here. 1 minute on the clock, 5 on the play clock, and Nielsen takes a knee. He'll start a fresh 42nd. He'll have to take one more. He'll have to take one more knee, and that'll be it. And the Panthers will take a victory home from Hot Springs. Hot Springs went a long time before they finally scored in this second half. Got a couple scores in the fourth quarter. Play clock down to 10. They'll have to take one more knee, and this one will be over. There it is. There it is. 15 seconds, and they'll let that run off. And Magnolia, a winner, 52-33. 52-33 is the final. Magnolia wins it tonight over the Hot Springs Trojans. Spoils the Trojans' homecoming here tonight. Listen in. We've got our Farm Bureau postgame show coming up, and we'll be naming our People's Bank Player of the Game also when we come back. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1. Okay, we'll do 2 minutes and then. Oh, can you push that button over there? Thank you. Magnolia 52, Hot Springs 33, the final tonight, and we're joined here after the game by Coach Mark King. Coach, congratulations on the victory.
Hey, thank you.
We were commenting before the game, and and it's everybody knows that the Magnolia football program in recent years has kind of not won a whole lot of football games, and it seemed like we were getting scheduled for homecoming an awful lot. We were just commenting before the game that we feel very confident you're going in the right direction, and maybe that'll stop a little bit.
Well, I hope so, and I told our kids, you ought to take that as an insult when somebody, picks you for homecoming. And I think our kids did. Our kids reacted well, and we kind of came out a little bit sluggish on offense, made some mistakes, but we cleaned it up at halftime, and we finally got back on track to playing like we were playing before we got closed down for COVID for 2 weeks. I couldn't be more proud of the kids.
Yeah, your defense stepped up. Hot Springs, until late in the game there, things got a little sloppy there late, and they were able to get a couple of scores, but your guys kept them shut out there in the second half for a long time.
They did. Our defense played outstanding. We give them a scoop and score in the first half, right there, and let them get the lead, and then of course we got the block punt, and our defense held down there tight, and we've been telling our kids all year long, people have to bring their safeties up to stop our run game, and when we got to hit them pass, we worked on it all the time, and we were able to hit some big pass plays tonight, and they were still stubborn and wouldn't take their safeties back and trying to man some big receivers up and some fast kids, and I don't know how many yards passing we had, but we had several, and of course we got the run game going in the second half, and it was just overall good effort. But our defense has been playing like that, all year long. I mean, we've had some high-scoring games, but every game we've given somebody 2 or 3 touchdowns with offensive turnovers.
Yeah, I know you had 2 big touchdown pass plays to Curry. One was 67 yards, and the other one I think was 74 yards. So a couple of big touchdown passes there. So your young sophomore quarterback came in, played very well.
He did. He makes our offense a little bit more dynamic. Tanner does a good job of reading it, and making good decisions, but he just doesn't have the athleticism as far as running the ball that Dalen has.
It's been a long night, Coach.
It has. But yeah, he kind of sparked our offense, and he throws a good ball too. But I'm excited for both of them, and we're looking for good things. Hopefully we can get everybody back. We still got 6 or 8 kids out that play a lot. I mean, we had 3rd and 4th string interior defensive linemen all night. We only had 1 starting defensive lineman. Play the last 2 weeks. So when we get those guys back, we're really going to be tough on defense.
I'm an old guy, and it doesn't take much to confuse me. Yeah, between 23s and 33s and everything else. Yeah, you had Carter back there, and we thought it was Bell running, or I did, running the length of the field there with that fumble recovery. But turns out that was Carter, wasn't it?
It was Carter, but I tell you what, it was, Bug, Kendrick Carey, sprinted downfield and got, because he was going to get run down, and Bug sprinted downfield, got in front of the defender, and shielded him right there so he can get in for the touchdown. That's big hustle on his part.
That really was. Yeah, your guys really just came out here and played, and boy, what a game that BJ played for you guys tonight.
Oh, he's special. We're looking for good things out of him for the next 2 years.
Yeah, Coach. Have you come up with anything? I know you've been trying to schedule something for next week.
Right now we don't have one. I'm gonna get on the phone this weekend and see what we can find, and try to find us a game. We need to play. We don't need another week off.
How short a notice could that be? Because a lot of times you get people that latter part of the week they'll have
if somebody calls us Wednesday, we'll play.
Okay. I was gonna say you guys are gonna be out there practicing anyway, right?
Yeah, we're gonna practice. I mean, we're not taking a week off. We're gonna practice. We'll be ready to play if somebody wants to play, and that's the beauty of our offense. It doesn't matter what we practice every front every day, so it doesn't matter what you come out in. So, we just play.
Last thing you want's another open date, right?
I got you back.
I was going to say, last thing you want's another open date, right?
Yeah, we don't want another open date. We want to play if we can.
Okay. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate you visiting.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Coach Mark King joining us here after the game as the Panthers again win it by a final of 52-33 over the Hot Springs Trojans, and glad you're with us here on our Farm Bureau postgame show. Farm Bureau has a new deductible rewards program.